And I saw this the whole time I was in the Army. They preach, you need to use these benefits. You have these benefits. Here's these programs. But then the minute you try to use them, it is like navigating a minefield. And it is, I mean, even for me, it was a long, difficult process to get that SkillBridge and to get it approved and to get the move and everything else figured out. And I think that as a military, we need to do better about that. But that's above my pay grades.
To piggyback off what the Sergeant Major said, I think that that's definitely it's two-way street. For the service members that are still in, this may sting a little, but I would recommend that 2 years out, you bring up the idea of March of 2027, I would be looking to transition. I'm not saying I'm getting out. I'm not saying I'm not re-enlisting, but I'm just exploring my options. But 2 years out, I might be getting out. And so whether you're doing your quarterly counseling, which I know everybody does without fail, we do our quarterly counseling, but just bring it up. Because if you're telling your chain of command 2 years out, and Landon, my commander, switches out every year, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of the scenario. But if you're trying to put yourself in a position 2 years out to get that time afforded to you, it'll make it less difficult for them to approve it and more difficult for them to deny it. And to the commanders and first sergeants and sergeants major and all those folks, I would say that you are unable to take care of your soldiers and sailors and airmen when they get out. You are unable to do that anymore. But we can. We as BreakTurn, we as the civilian folk, right? We can help take care of your service members when they get out. You cannot anymore. So allow us to teach, coach, mentor, and guide these service members while they're still in with the SkillBridge or with going to Long Island to get their AMP or whatever the case may be, to set them up for success.